Hi, I'm Esther Emefajikuno, and I'm much privileged to be on this show tonight, and to share with you my past and talk about my ex, So, all right, here's the case. I met a guy. We were very good friends, though. We were very good friends before we started dating. But at the time we started dating, he was down in business. Should I say, his business was collapsing. So, but I still didn't look at that aspect because it was love at first sight. I loved him for who he is, not what he has. So I wasn't actually demanding for that. So we were all cool, nice, we're so much in love. We were very happy. And then, one day my sister and I were discussing, and my sister was like, are you sure if this guy gets back on his feet, he would still love you the same way he does now? Ours is down. Don't you think he's going to change? I was like, no, I trust him. I don't think he will do that. And my sister said, you never know, because she has been in that situation before. She has helped his guy, and then now his guy is out, and then he doesn't even look at her anymore. So it was like, you know what? When you're there with a man, try to know what he thinks about you and all. How, where your relationship is going. Try to know where he's taking you to. Whether you guys are going to end up together or apart. You need to study and then put him through some tests to see if he's really worth it, worth waiting and being with for this long term. So I said, okay, what does she suggest we do? And then she was like, well, tell him you're pregnant. Let's see what he will say. I said, okay. So one time I called him, I was like, I feel I'm pregnant. He was like, are you serious? I said, yeah. I said, okay, well. So we got talking, and then it was like, I want to tell my mom about the pregnancy. I was like, no, no, because it's too early. It's too early to discuss this with your parents. I don't think it's right for you to tell them. He said, okay. So a week time, he told, I texted him just to check up on him, and it was like he's not in a good mood. I was like, wow, okay. And then he went on saying, when he's okay, he'll call me. I said, okay, fine, I don't mind. So he didn't call the whole day. Towards the evening, I was like, no, let me call this guy. So I called him and was like, oh, he's having an issue with the parent, because he told them his girlfriend is pregnant, and they are all angry with him. Because initially, the dad was supporting him to get back on his feet. So the dad told him, since he's trying his best to help him and he's out there messing up, then he's going to stop giving him anything to support him. So he told me he's losing a family here, so we should abort the baby. Well, I told him, but this, here is the case. I told you not to tell anybody, not your parent, about it, that I'm pregnant, because we don't even know if it's true or not. So just keep it low. Let's check everything and see if I'm truly pregnant before you can make any move. Even if we know I'm pregnant, it's too early for you to tell your parents about it. He said, okay. but he didn't know what happened, and then boom, it came out of his mouth. I said, okay, deal with it then. Then he went furious saying, did I come into his life to bring him down? I was like, ooh, this is rude, very harsh. So he was begging me to take the baby out. I said, okay. Then, you know what, tell your parent there's nothing so that they forget about it. Before you know it, it's gone. I'll take care of it. Just focus on yourself, trying to bring yourself up again in business. And I said, okay. So after that argument and all, he getting angry, saying all sorts of things, he called the next day to apologize for being rude and all that. I said, okay, if that is the case, so we're cool. So my sister was like, you see, if you hadn't done this, you wouldn't know what's up with you two. You all be pretending you love each other. Probably you do sincerely love him, but he doesn't. I was okay. So it got to a point we were still talking, and then he came up with the suggestion. He has already programmed everything, talked to a doctor for me to go and have the abortion. I was like, no, I won't go to do abortion with someone I don't even know. You have already planned. I wasn't there when you guys talked and all that. I told you to just focus on yourself. Before you know it, it's gone. The pregnancy thing is gone. So initially I'd want to tell him that, oh, I just felt it all. It was a prank, but my sister said, no, don't tell him. Just keep going and see the kind of person he is. So he got angry. I want to take decision without him. Blah, 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 you know. Then, I told him, you should just be himself, work on yourself, get better. Before you know it, it's gone. He doesn't want to understand. So it got to a point, he called, oh, we're all cool for some time. It got to a point, he said, he brought up a business plan we talked about, and he wanted me to help us in doing the work. And I said, okay, it's a good idea though, so we'll do it. And then he brought up the topic again, what are we doing about it? I was like, it? What is it? And then I mean the pregnancy. I was like, I passed the comment. Is it my baby you are calling it? And then he got furious, like he got angry. Oh gosh, it was like, oh, so you wanted to keep the baby and you're pretending you're going to take it out, and oh, blah, blah. He got angry, said all the hurtful things he wants to say. Everything he feels like saying, he told me very hurtfully. Then when he got angry, he blocked me. And then sent my sister, blocked me. He blocked me, stopped talking to me. Then called my sister, gave her a long voice note telling her that if I want to keep the baby, she should tell me, my sister should tell me, if I want to keep the baby, I can keep the baby. And if I think I can bring the baby to the parents' house to show them that's their baby, and they will never take it lightly with me. They won't even mind me at all. I was like, wow. So I was hurt by what he said in the voice note, and then I got angry, blocked him and everything. And then my sister spoke with me and said, no, I shouldn't block him. I should just let him be. So but I deleted his number though. But he called some time ago to check up on me from my sister. Then my sister asked him, but why don't you call your girlfriend and ask her how she's doing than you calling me to ask about her from me? And then, oh, that girl, I'm fed up with her. I've deleted her number, I've blocked her and all that. And my sister said, wow, so soon? Has it gotten to that? Then it was like, no, he's fed up with my drama and all that. Then my sister said, wow, we are fine though. Thanks for asking. So I told my sister that the next time he calls, he should just tell him that I have aborted the baby, so he's free to do whatever he wants to do. He should move on and all that. So I think my sister told him, and then he called me. I deleted the number though, but I know his number. Yeah. So he called me, and well, I pretended I didn't know who that was. So when he called, I was like, yeah, hello, who is this? And he was like, wow, I called to check up on you. I said, yeah, but I asked who you are. It was like, oh, don't worry, I just called to check I'll check up on you. And I said, okay. Then pump off the line. Then since then he started calling and calling to apologize and all that he truly loves me. And I said, Master, please, I told him I've aborted the baby, so what does he want now? He said it's not about the baby, he truly loves me. I was like, wow. Now that the baby is out of the way, you truly love me. I said, no, I can't continue with this anymore. I don't think I can be with someone who is, one, not responsible, like who is not going to be there or going to stand by you in times of difficulties. No, who would get angry, someone who is very quick-tempered. Every little thing he has to bring insults, gets angry, insults you, block you, and then come back again that he's sorry. You see, like, he has done that like about 3-4 times, and I think if I'm still with him, he will still, like, he can still do it again and then come back and say I'm sorry. You get it? So I don't think I want to be with that kind of person, like that kind of a person. So I told him no. Well, I've understood, I've forgiven you. Like, I don't hold any grudges, but I don't want to, like, I'm not ready to be in that kind of situation again now. And he keeps on begging and begging. And, well, till now, he doesn't know it's a prank though. But I don't think I would want to be with a person. Like, my sister has really made me know the kind of person he is. If not for my sister, I would still be blind and still be with him, thinking he would love me, even if things get better for him. But with this prank, with this little test, like, he has failed, and I've come to know the real him. To me, I think he's childish and arrogant. So I wouldn't want to be with that kind of a person. I just wanted you to know that I put you through this test to know if you will also be there for me in times of difficulties, because I was there for you when you had nothing. But this test shows that you're not matured enough to be there for us. And you proved me wrong. You failed everything. So I hope you learn something from this, and then in your next relationship, you act matured whenever there's any problem regarding you and your partner, and know how to go about things. It's not about anger or blocking people or deleting people's number, but as in how to go about your issues and then put it together maturely.